On those weeks that I did that, I lost more weight those weeks. Hey YouTube, it's Tamika, and I am on a weight loss journey. For years, I approached weight loss with some of the dumbest rules that I thought made sense at the time. But I realized now that I was making things a lot harder than they needed to be. I was freaking torturing myself. Now, I'm not an expert or anything. I'm just somebody just like you who wanted to lose weight, get healthy, and make some lifestyle changes. And it's been working for me so far. In this video, I'm giving you the 3 rules that I promised myself when I first started this journey and my process on how I've lost 25 pounds in such a short amount of time. But before we go any further, please subscribe to my channel and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my weekly videos. The first thing I did was I stopped waiting for Monday. You know how it is when it's a Friday, you get that urge to do better in your life, but you want to use Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to go ahead and have all of your cheat meals. You want to eat healthy, but you know you have that little devil that pops up on your shoulder and he's just like,
no, not today.
You can go to Applebee's, or you can go to Chick-fil-A, or you can go get some Krispy Kreme donuts before you start this diet.
No! I stopped creating an excuse to push my start day back. Monday is not a magic day. You don't automatically lose more weight because you start on a Monday.
Or is it?
So I made it a rule to start right then. I just started. I started in the middle of the day. I think it was somewhere around 2 p.m. I made some commitments to myself. I got clear on some things. And my dinner that night was my first healthy meal. So if you're ready to make a change in your life, no matter what time it is that you're watching in this video, no matter what day of the week, start now. Don't wait until Monday. The second rule that I set for myself was I promised myself that I would not do any more fad diets. I wasn't going to do anything else that would have been harmful to my body or harmful to my self-confidence. I can't tell you how many things I've tried. I'm talking
The green juice diet, the smoothie diet, the Beyonce lemonade diet, the water fast, the chitlin diet. What? The chitlin diet?
I don't know nothing about that one. Whatever the next best thing was, but every single time, I always ended up miserable. Every time I did those things, I was miserable through the whole process. I felt deprived. I felt sad. I was depressed.
I was hungry.
And it was just so super friggin' hard. And I kept thinking to myself, there's gotta be a better way. Time after time, I would keep trying these things. And I would end up devastated at the end because, yeah, I would lose a little bit of weight, but I just end up gaining that back. And that was so super frustrating and so defeating. And shoot, after starving myself for so many days, I would be like,
There's no way I can stick to a healthy diet at this point because I want to eat. I want a double cheeseburger with bacon. I want a vanilla milkshake. I want some chili cheese fries.
but at the end of the day, I always ended up feeling worse about myself. So I promised myself that in this journey, I wasn't going to do that again. I wasn't going to do any fad diet. I was going to do what was best for me. And I'm not criticizing anybody who has taken that path and it has worked for them and they've been successful with it. I'm not criticizing. I'm just talking about my experience and sharing that with you. Before I dive into my step-by-step plan, the third rule that I want to share with you is I didn't set any weekly or monthly weight loss goals. I mean, I see a lot of people that are very organized. They set weekly goals for themselves, a monthly goal for themselves. They have an idea of how much weight they want to lose. They count their calories and they try to figure out everything that they need to do to hit that weight goal.
Okay, so if I lose 5 pounds per week, then I can lose 20 pounds per month. So that means I stay on my diet for 4 months. 4 months? Okay, wait. If I lose 10 pounds a week.
I just knew that that I wanted to get down to 155 pounds from the 220 pounds that I was at. That's the only number that I truly set for myself, the 155 pound goal weight. In my experience, I found that losing weight is more of a mental battle. So I decided that if I were to set those goals, that would be setting myself up for failure. I would be super disappointed if I didn't meet the goals. I would be super sad and I would probably quit. So I was doing what I needed to do to make sure that I could continue on in my journey. So those were the 3 rules that I set for myself at the beginning of this journey to make sure that I kept myself in a good headspace. Now let's talk about the step-by-step plan. All right, so every week I meal prep. I know that this is one of the single most important things that I have done that has kept me successful during this weight loss journey. It's so easy for me to make better choices when the food is already prepared. I can't tell you how many times I have passed by Chick-fil-A because there's a Chick-fil-A on the way to my house and I'm always drooling at the mouth. But what saves me is remembering I already have food prepared in the fridge, waiting for me to warm up and eat. Meal prepping has definitely kept me on track with my nutrition. I meal prep lunch and dinner. I do this for 3 days at a time. So on Sunday, I meal prep for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I meal prep for Thursday and Friday. I learned the hard way that you really shouldn't go beyond the 3 days. 4 is a stretch. After watching a bunch of popular YouTubers and they were sharing their meals like a 5-day meal prep and a 7-day meal prep, I started out trying to do that. Oh my God, after day 3, the food is
Not very tasty.
it's edible on day 4, but it's not good.
They don't tell you that part. Instead, they tell you things like, don't cook your meat all the way through.
What? Do what?
I only meal prep for 3 days, sometimes 4. I found that I'm saving money doing it. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen my $7 meal prep that I just did. Here's my Instagram page. So that $7 meal prep lasted 3 days. It was a 3-day meal prep. The thing with weight loss and getting healthy is you really should try and eat clean. You need healthy and nutritious foods. I mean, you can work out 7 days a week, but if you're eating cheeseburgers and mashed potatoes and fried chicken and all of that stuff every day, you're really doing yourself a disservice.
Now, I'm not an expert or anything.
So if you aren't eating a clean diet and you're not putting yourself into a caloric deficit, then you're not going to lose weight.
Why are you listening to her?
And you could watch all of your hard work go to waste. You would be working out and working out and working out and wondering, why am I not losing the weight? You're not losing the weight because you're eating junk. Now, personally, I do try to log all of my meals because I want to keep track of my journey and everything that I'm eating as I'm losing weight. But I'm not stressing myself out to count calories. What I'm really focused on is the quality of the food. I don't use a scale to measure out my food. I don't look at the back of boxes to see how many carbs or how many calories are in things. I want to be mindful of the calories, but that's not my primary focus. I planned on implementing more whole foods, more vegetables into my diet, more plant-based products into my diet, and eliminating a lot of the processed foods. I started out really slow. Like I liked bell pepper, I like cabbage, I like broccoli. I started looking for recipes that would allow me to use vegetables that I liked first. I only gravitated towards what I liked in the first few weeks. Now, as I started eating more and more veggies, I was able to start venturing out. I don't know if my palate was changing or what the case may be. So keeping an open mind was really important for me. I think I started taking little steps, and those steps helped me open up to a broader circle of things. All right, so let's talk about exercising. You know you have that friend who gets you all fired up, who you think is gonna show up and gonna meet you at the gym or meet you at the park or wherever y'all supposed to meet, and you like,
Where's she at?
And you calling them like,
I thought you were supposed to be here. Where you at? Oh, see, girl, I can't make it today. I gotta take my grandmother to the doctor. I forgot to tell you, my daughter is sick. Girl, I gotta take my dog to the vet.
Quit waiting on other people. Quit it. It's your journey. This is my journey. I have to be committed to myself first. I'm not waiting on somebody else to take this journey with me. With working out, I decided I was going to start out taking small steps.
You know you was being lazy, tell the truth.
And in reading, I just came up with 3 days a week for at least 30 minutes. And I thought, 3 days out of 7, I could do that. 30 minutes, I could do that. Okay. I had to do that because I would end up overworking out. I remember the times that I thought you had to work out 5 to 6 days a week in order to lose weight. Day 1, I would be so super pumped. I would be excited. I would go to the gym and I'd be working out all hard and doing all these different exercises. And then day 2, okay, I'm sore. I can barely walk, but let me just nail this. I got to do it because I'm going to lose this weight. And then day 3, I can't walk. I can't sit down. I can't go to the bathroom and sit down because it hurts so bad. I can't even laugh because my abs are so sore. Sometimes I would even get a headache because I had worked out so hard. And then I would get on that scale at the end of the week.
I done lost 2 pounds.
So 2 pounds, all of that hard work for 2 pounds. I said to myself,
Self, you gonna do this, but you're not gonna go as hard as you usually go. I am not going to overwork myself this time. I'm gonna do a little bit of exercising, what I can do, and we will see where that takes me.
3 days, 30 minutes a day. That's what I committed to. All right, so if you're following my channel, you know that I practice intermittent fasting. When I first started, I thought intermittent fasting was going to be super hard, super complicated. I didn't think I was going to be able to catch on. I thought I was going to be hungry. I thought, maybe I shouldn't be doing this because I made a commitment to myself. But I said, let me just try this out for 1 day and see how this is going to work for me. And if I get hungry, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and eat. Intermittent fasting is a method of fasting where you have to choose an eating window and you also have to choose a fasting window. You would still eat the same amount of food that you normally eat for your nutritional plan, but you eat that food in your eating window. The fasting window is when you're not eating.
Clearly.
I practice an 18-6 schedule. So I'm fasting for 18 hours and I eat during a 6-hour eating window. Why I decided to do an 18-6 window was because I had been eating breakfast almost every day for a while, but I was only eating it socially. I was meeting up with a friend and having breakfast every single morning, and that was the only reason I was eating breakfast. Like normally, I am not a breakfast person. So I thought an 18-6 would be simple for me. I choose to eat from 1:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., but you can choose any eating window you want as long as it's within an 8-hour period. You don't want to go beyond 8 hours. Now, do I stick to that eating window all the time? No, I don't. There have been days that I've gotten hungry around 12 noon or 1 o'clock. I'll eat. I don't wait till the 1:30. It's close enough. That doesn't happen all the time. Have I ever eaten past 7:30? I sure have. I've not eaten past 8:30 though. I will say that. But I mean, there have been times where I've been caught up and busy and didn't get a chance to eat. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I don't stick to it that hard. But I do try and stick around that 1:30 to 7:30 window. There have been some times that I have played with the intermittent fasting just to see what I could do. Again, that's all a part of me having fun during this journey. There was one day that I wasn't really hungry. 1:30 came and I wasn't really hungry. So I think that day I didn't eat till like 3:30, but I still kept that 7:30 in time. So I still ate all of the food that I would normally eat from 1:30 to 7:30. I ate my lunch, I ate my snacks, I drank my shake, I had my dinner. I did all that from 3:30 to 7:30. So that ended up being like a 4-hour eating window. Then I've had other days where I've done like a 5-hour eating window. Not really on purpose, just however I'm feeling. I kind of have learned to listen to my body during this process. So on days where I wasn't hungry, I just didn't eat until later. Now, don't get me wrong. I did not have a day where I didn't eat all of my food. I still ate all of the planned food that I had for the day. I made sure of that. Because I know that your body needs a certain number of calories and a certain number of nutrients and stuff like that for it to function properly. I still ate everything I needed to eat. I ate it in a shorter window, but I ate it. Now, I will tell you, on those weeks that I did that, I probably did that 2 days out of a week, no more than 3. So 2 or 3 out of the 7. The other days I went back to my eating window. I lost more weight those weeks. 4 to 5 pounds a week. Even if I didn't do all the exercise I was supposed to do that week, I still lost 4 to 5 pounds. So the intermittent fasting definitely worked. Look at that cheekbone coming in. Oh my God. Okay.
Back to the video. Sorry. Just celebrating some of those non-scale victories.
Now, one would think since I lost more weight those weeks that I would continue those 4 to 5 hour eating windows. I really want intermittent fasting to be a part of my life forever. I want this to be a permanent change. And I really just want to listen to my body. I don't want to do anything that's going to harm me. I don't want to do anything that's going to put me on a path of unhealthy behavior. Like if my body says I'm not hungry and I can do it one day, then I'll do it that day. But I'm not committed to that. I'm sticking to my 6-hour eating window. I feel like it works just for me based on my eating pattern and when I want food. So there's no reason for me to ruin that by trying to be aggressive with the weight loss when I know it's going to come off eventually anyway. The last thing I want to share with you is how do I keep from cheating? The first thing is I've incorporated things that I like that are snacks for me. I have my popcorn, my nuts, and my chocolate milkshake every single day.
Yeah, buddy.
Somebody asked me, when was the last time you cheated? I was like,
I cheat every day.
I mean, I feel like having those snacks incorporated into my diet every day, that actually does help me because it's what I like. Those are the things that I like. So if you can find a way to incorporate some healthy things that you actually like into your diet, that is going to be a big help. And I've incorporated a cheat meal 1 per week. But get this. Like I said, I don't know if eating more vegetables and more whole foods is really changing my palate, but I don't have that cheat meal every week. I think I've had a cheat meal 3 times, not even a meal, like a cheat item, 3 times in the last 8 weeks. I just base it on my cravings. I don't even think about the cheat meal day, which is usually on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Since my weigh-in is Monday morning, I'm not having my cheat meal be on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's too close to the weigh-in. So my cheat meal is on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday when I know I can work it off. But like I said, I've only had like 3 in the last 8 weeks. If I'm not feeling like I need to have a cheat meal, I'll go in there and have me a peanut butter shake. And after the peanut butter shake, I don't even want anything else. If you're ready to get meal prepping, please check out my meal prep video for beginners. If you need ideas on things that you should eat, you can check out my What I Eat in a Day videos. My journey isn't over. I'm still going. The great part about it is I'm really enjoying this journey. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I feel wonderful. I feel happy. I feel more confident. And honestly, I know I'm fueling my body with the food it needs to thrive. I just want to say to you, it's never too late. You can start, and you can start today. I hope these tips help you and show you that you can do it. Just take small steps, get active, educate yourself. Your body will get stronger, your frame will get smaller, and most importantly, you'll get healthier. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or found it helpful. So until next time, thanks for watching.